What it do? What it do? Welcome back to All Sports Media TV. I am your host, KJ the Great. Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate every like, share, subscriber. I appreciate all you guys' comments as well. Y'all make this worth the while, man, and I love every minute of it. So, we're about to get right into it, but before we do, I want to say, I hope and pray everything is great your way. Now, former WBA junior welterweight champion Romero has been added to the September 14th showdown undercard, main event being Canelo Alvarez, the unified super middleweight champion, versus Edgar Berlanga. Now, when I heard about this fight and I seen the press conference, I was like, man, scratching my head, because I was like, man, I ain't heard nothing. I just heard some rumors that he was coming back. So let's get into it, man. Rolly Romero is 15 wins, 2 losses, no draw, with 13 wins by way of knockout. He can punch. He stands a puncher's chance with a lot of guys he gets in there with. I'll give him that credit. In his last fight, he took on Isaac Pitbull Cruz as the champion, walked out strapless. Rolly Romero knows how to build up a fight, and I've always said, since I've started covering Rolly Romero, I think he's not the most talented boxer. He's skilled in some ways. He lacks in a lot of ways, but the man can promote a fight. The young cat can promote a fight, and I think, honestly, he's a great talker. He's great for the sport. I think one day, if he decides to become a promoter, I think he will be one of the best promoters at promoting his fighters, promoting his brand, all of that, because you just never know what you're going to get with Rolly Romero. In that fight with Isaac Cruz, he was rocked early. You can see it. He got caught in the first round, and, you know, you seen him kind of bobbling around, and Cruz just went on the attack. But there were some good shining moments for Rolly Romero in that fight. Not saying he hurt Isaac Cruz or anything, but he was doing his best to use his boxing skills and show growth as a boxer, not just a puncher. He was punching, moving. Although he wasn't hurting him, he was doing his best. But Isaac Cruz, with that defense and his shoulders and his head down, something like that, stayed disciplined, stayed down. Coming out in the 8th round, you know, the referee kind of stopped the fight for a quick second to get some tape wrapped up on Cruz's wrist. But then, like, less than 30 seconds after that, Cruz just came out with those big punches. Boom, 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 boom. Referee stepped in and stopped it. I think Rolly Romero was concussed in that fight. He was either concussed or super embarrassed, one of the two, because when Jordan Plant got in there to interview him, you know, it was Easter weekend, and I just want to say Happy Easter to everybody. Jesus loves you. It didn't answer any of the questions. So, I don't know. I think he was concussed. Now, his opponent for this fight is taking a big step up for him. Taking a big step up for his opponent, Manuel Jaimes. 16 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw, 11 wins by way of knockout. He was last in the. He's been active this year. He's fought twice. His last fight, he got a unanimous decision over Jonathan Romero. So I haven't seen a lot of tape on this guy, but from what I understand is he can definitely deliver a punch. I've asked a few people what do they think about him, and that was one of the things that kept coming up, is he can deliver a punch. As far as taking a punch from the upper class guys, we don't know, because we haven't seen him in that position. So we'll have to wait and see. Me personally, I think this is a good fight for Rolly Romero to build on the growth that I just mentioned before and that he showed. Get back in the winner's column, and you know, if he loses, this is, you know, it. Well, you could probably say it's it, but he's going to have a steep hill climb back, you know, all that stuff, if he loses this fight. That's just my opinion. So I want to know you guys' opinion on this fight. You like Rolly Romero in this fight? You like Manuel in this fight? This is a great fight for Rolly to get back on track, Or is this that shining moment that Manuel can have to put himself in the upper rankings, upper echelons of the division? Let me know in the comments, guys. Again, thank you for tuning in. I am your host, KJ the Great. Peace.